All right, everyone, welcome back. This might be our last session of Coffee Talk if things go well. Um, and if not, I guess then we'll have one more after this. But we are getting close to the end of the game. I once again snuck a look at a long play to determine sort of what pace we're at. And it seems like for like about 30 minutes of their long play, was about 2 hours for us, and then there's 45-ish minutes of the game left. So that means that somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, depending on how well we keep on track. But hi, welcome. Hopefully, we'll give it some time for people to sort of pile on in. And in the meantime, gonna go ahead and get things continued here. All right.
Can I get that side stream, baby?
Sure thing. Let me go ahead and tab out. The audio is going to cut momentarily as we do that. Okay.
Well,
So here we go.
good evening, Mr. Bailey's. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Ray is not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends had visited this place from time to time, but they didn't want to draw several more characters for the scene. Just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're hanging out normally. But if she said they're writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback in their latest drafts, or sharing validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize what she says. I just picked up on it.
Chris Evil's an empath.
I am empathetic. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of my job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading for me now?
So do you think, you know how sometimes when you speak with someone for a while, you start picking up on their dialect and accidentally using it back at them?
Yes.
Do you think anybody does that with Chris Evil?
Yes.
Like they just start using a more sinister voice in regular conversation? Okay.
I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. You look like you want to own the libs. And whenever I say or do to our customers, I'm always related that I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even though that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. Wow, I like how instead of Bailey's going, Chris Evil, that's lame as hell, he's like, wow, you're so cool, Chris Evil.
Well, Chris Evil is cool, but by all standards that we've made him so far, like
That's true. That's true.
And he has the Chaos Emeralds, right? Like,
he has 3 or 4. I can't remember what he gave him.
By the way, Bailey's never puts his backpack down.
He's got a lot in it. A lot of that ganja kush.
That's it. I was gonna say that's like reflective of the baggage he's carrying, like in a metaphorical way, but I think I prefer taking the MJ route with this, considering that he has like a green secondary color coding to his outfit.
I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Oh. Thank you for giving us an actual order, you son of a bitch.
But the game just was like, sometimes they don't, what they say they want isn't what they want, so do you think that's one of these? I guess we'll see. There's ginger and cinnamon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just saved, so we can always try it and go back if we really care to. So, brew. Bitter heart. Do you think that Bailey's is going easy on us ever since we served Sans Latte art on top?
Hold on a second.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna look at Tomodachi, which updated.
Yeah.
Bailey's. Birthday August 10th. Freelance designer, #1 pumpkin spice fan. Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school grad, will draw and design for food and shelter. Favorite things, punk. Been listening to pumpkin spice since I was a wee lad. What I'm doing with my life, escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. Cool.
What kind of art do you think he wants in his solo exhibition?
Well, like, I know he's a graphic designer, so
we know he gets paid too much.
No. He does photography. I'm gonna say some kind of like, if the solo exhibition would ideally be more experimental than what he does for a day job, then I would say it would not be very commercial, like something collage or like mixed media in some way, but not in like a 2004 magazine ad kind of way either. It'd have to be something that's like more guttural and extreme. Yeah, I'm imagining like sort of like ripped canvas or something like that, you know. But who knows? Maybe we'll learn more from Bailey's directly as we go on. And we of course have Bitter Heart now added to our recipe list. Chocolate, ginger, and cinnamon, shadows that will help you try to hide. Okay.
Also, just in case anyone is like, wow, Grant, you sound terrible. I'm a little sick. So, sorry if I can't do the voices as good as I normally do.
It's all good. I woke up with a sore throat as well, so.
Alright.
We're gonna tank it.
You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink.
For once.
Only for special people and special drinks.
See,
Chrissy will aggressively puts his eyebrows up and down.
This means that the first time we met Bailey wasn't a special person yet. That's why he didn't get the latte art.
Say, Chrissy, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. Well, I have 4 Chaos Emeralds now. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh, man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's all right. But that's the only answer I can give.
I would love it if Chris Evil was like in his 70s in human year. Just like you know, it's like the line reads in such a way, it's like, oh, so like probably a young-ish person. But I think it'd be way funnier if it's just like camera turns and just fucking like
He's just old as shit.
just an old bag.
Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next.
Oh, Freya. Hello, everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that?
Freya, you look horrible.
No, I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened?
You'd be better asking what didn't happen. Because the answer would be proper sleep. And decent progress on my draft.
You need to rest.
And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company. I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso.
Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep.
Espresso. Please.
Okay, wait a second. Hold on.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Give her the thing that makes her sleep.
Yeah.
Do
Do we have anything?
we
for
have
that?
anything like?
Cough syrup? It can't be anything that has, like, caffeine in it, so that narrows it down somewhat.
It might not be something we already have.
Yeah. We can always go sort of searching around into some combinations and see if anything sort of sticks out. Spanish Sahara, that's warm and cozy, and, well, I guess chocolate's kind of caffeinating. Yeah, do you want to try a few things first, and then if it feels like we're coming up empty-handed, we'll just come back to the list and pick something from there?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
try.
dash through this.
Let's try tea, cinnamon, honey.
Okay. Tea, cinnamon, honey. Cinnamon, honey,
Nope.
tea.
Absolutely not. I feel like cinnamon. I feel like it's got to be something like. Well, what? The only thing that doesn't have any caffeine would be like milk.
Yeah.
Do we
Well,
want
like
to try?
warm milk helps people sleep. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
so-
Let's try like milk.
Lemon, not good.
No. Let's try milk, cinnamon, honey.
Okay.
I just feel like, yeah.
Bedchamber. You nailed it.
Fuck yeah. Here you go.
What the hell, dude? This isn't even coffee.
Drink.
But this isn't what?
Chaos control. Drink.
Okay.
It's on the house.
It better be.
How was the meeting?
It was pretty good. Got a lot of good advice. But that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten.
Oh. Oh.
It's not that bad. I am also going to jump on over to the room pad to check on Bedchamber. A cup for those longing for a deep slumber.
I like that Chris Evil is just an alchemist. Like, you know, like he's like, if I combine these ingredients, I can get you good sleep.
Yeah. Works with the fantasy themings of this game, I think. You know? Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that. It's just. I'm going to my usual corner. Although, thanks to your drink, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay awake or not.
She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it.
She'll Halo 3 finish the fight coming out
Yes.
October 2007.
This isn't the first time she acted like this. No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight. And this place just came to mind. Out of the blue.
Blue hedgehog. Don't
Where is
speak.
I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should.
Who's it?
Oh, no. Not sure whether I should think it or not, though. Hi, Lua.
Hi, Baileys. How? Oh.
You first.
No, you first.
I was just going to ask, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
I'm good, yeah.
I think I need to order something first.
Oh, of course. Go ahead.
Hi, Chris Evil.
Oh, what are you having this evening, Miss Lua?
Gingerbread coffee, please. A little something to help these cigarette snacks go down easy.
I like to dip them in the coffee.
It's like when cartoon characters like take a donut and they dip in the coffee and they eat it, except it's just eating the cigarettes, because that's what we have canonized for this game. Okay, gingerbread coffee. So coffee, cinnamon.
Gingerbread. We need ginger.
Oh, I entirely fucking blanked on that. Yeah, ginger. Would it be ginger, 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 cinnamon? I feel like it's got to be cinnamon, right?
Yeah.
Gingerbread cookies made with cinnamon and nothing else.
Hey, we did it.
Hooray! Serve it. Oh my god! I just realized the trash it. You know how you can trash it and you have a limited number? That's per day. That's not per drink.
Yeah, you have the smallest fucking trash can in the world.
I just kind of assumed that like it was like, oh, you have so many tries per one order. Uh-oh. So that's fun. Okay. Go ahead.
Here it is.
Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her.
Well, you see, the Chaos Emeralds allow me to see the memories and tastes profiles of my customers. That is your grandma's coffee.
That's wild. Hey, can you get my grandma's safe number? Because, like, we haven't been able to crack that shit. And, like, we could really use that in here. It reminds me of when I was growing up. With my family.
How's work?
It's going pretty okay. You?
I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment.
Let's check out the brew pad. Gingerbread coffee, sweetened with brown sugar to satisfy the Cookie Monster.
That confirms that the Muppets and Sesame Street exist in this universe.
Wait, was it capitalized? Let's find out.
It was the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, but it was not. It's not a proper noun, so it just. So Cookie Monster is like a breed or a race, maybe. Like that. Like you'll find many Cookie Monsters. Cookie Monster is not like one single monster of the Muppets universe.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Interesting. I only recently had it confirmed for me that Muppets is Monster Puppets. I probably learned that sometime earlier in my life and just forgot, but now I know.
Just like how Digimon stands for Dig a Hole Monsters, which is all about what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's actually Digimon.
God.
That's a really bad. That's nothing there.
They're digital Igimons. There. I officially made a worse joke than you, so you can continue. Go ahead.
Because, well, you know.
Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right?
That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to the last annoying job.
It went well in the end?
It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing.
How long are you planning to take a break for?
I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess.
And what problems are those?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'll tell you this. But don't tell anyone, okay?
Not even Chris Evil, who's standing right in front of us?
You could mention this across the earth, and my supreme hearing would even be able to listen. Not even Chris Evil.
Okay.
So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years. But I'm not really sure where we stand right now.
How can you not be sure?
We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new. But somehow, things got escalated uncontrollable.
Why sad?
I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we were fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight.
Leaving things unresolved's not a good idea.
But I can't bring myself to start the conversation.
Why?
Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe. Or tiredness. Or knowing that, chances are, we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway.
Mm-hmm. Bailey's... I have a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think she's feeling right now?
To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully.
Why?
At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see.
I think you're wrong.
Really?
If I were her, I'd find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks. Just to hide the feelings I was going through.
That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. Just like eating cigarettes, but you do that anyway.
It is. But a friend once told me, you gotta do what you gotta do.
He must be a pretty cool guy.
He is.
Hmm.
What's next for us, Baileys?
I don't know, Lua.
I met some new people this week.
Including that supermodel.
You knew?
That girl in the corner told me.
Yeah, including that supermodel.
And how does that make you feel?
Like a fool.
What?
He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know? Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him.
Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before?
A lot. From a certain hipster elf.
And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on... you know... us?
I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week?
I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf.
What are the odds?
What are the odds indeed?
What did your werewolf say?
Ow!
That's racist. Okay.
Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family.
He talked about frame traps and his wrestling career.
He told me his frame data is out of this world.
Baileys.
I know I've been stubborn about wanting me to make peace with my family. And I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard. A baseball bat to the face.
What?
Ouch.
I lost all my rings. What was it?
I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. When I actually want to do that anyway. For myself.
You know me, Baileys.
I do.
And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess.
I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water.
What should we do?
Lua,
Yes, Baileys.
please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all.
But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves.
An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great.
You'll live a long time, but you won't get the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege.
But it's not the perfect life without you.
What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me.
Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would have never blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen again. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years apart. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important member of part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living.
Baileys. I believe in you.
Aw.
Aww.
Lua,
Baileys.
I feel like we're living in a soap opera.
It seems so.
So what's our plan?
Well, tomorrow's Saturday.
Are we going on a date?
I'm going to my parents' place.
Oh,
And I want you to come with me.
what? That's so sudden.
Did you already have plans for tomorrow?
Well, no. It's just I'm not prepared to meet them.
You'll be fine.
You don't want to tell them about this first.
It'll be alright.
Well, they never forbade you from dating other races.
They're not big fans of elves. That much is true. But you can prove I'm wrong.
Okay, this could be a good first step.
It is.
It's set then.
I don't know what'll happen tomorrow. But we can think about it. And anything else? Later.
I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me
I had my
busting it
doubts.
down sexual style?
You are looking a little quirked up. I had my doubts. But now I'm sure. I can trust you.
Lua. Thank you.
Are you still staying at Farron's house?
Yeah.
You're staying with me tonight.
Huh? What about your roommate?
She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night.
That's just a weekend getaway. A long weekend getaway would suggest that she took Friday and Monday off.
Do you think her roommate is Aqua by chance?
No, I don't think
or
so.
maybe maybe not. I was gonna say because they we had our other power couple who were like planning the vacation, so like I was thinking like, oh,
Yeah,
maybe it's
maybe.
one of them. Did we get any updates about Myrtle and Aqua? No, they wouldn't have it.
Wait,
Here.
did Aqua's thing say she was a grandma, or does she like grandma? Oh, she likes grandma.
Yeah. Okay.
Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Chris Evil, can we borrow one of those Chaos Emeralds? No. What else do you want to ask? We're leaving.
Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week.
The pleasure was mine. We're off then.
See ya.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, Bailey's want a cigarette? You can take a bite of mine.
Hey, Freya looks better.
That was pretty intense.
Oh, you're back in the real world.
I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know?
That's cold.
What? No, it's not like
Outside.
that. It's just that... Yeah, I guess it was cold. Sorry.
You look better than before, though. For now.
Can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't. Oh. Oh!
I
It's
know
go
just-
time.
I thought you were gonna say it's go time. Like, no, it is not.
This character's voiced for us. We don't even have to worry about it. I think we have a little something in mind here.
Oh, Jesus.
Freya, get over here.
This wolf. Is that him?
I think so. Welcome, sir.
Nerves of steel.
You crazy? You can't treat a werewolf and a fury like a normal customer.
Must be. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe. We know. We can look at the brew pad.
It won't let me. He gets mad. It automatically shuts it down. He roars.
Oh fuck!
But
what was it?
it was not the next generation. Remember, it was T.
Oh,
M-
it was
G.
Ginger. The next generation.
That's really funny. So not only, like, even if you'd prepared it before, you have to memorize it.
Here's your.
Pound it.
What the hell? Is that really him?
After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%.
Well, whoever he is. This place survived.
Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. But I need to clean up some of the mess anyway.
Good idea.
Can you get back all right by yourself?
I'll manage.
Take care on your way back.
You be careful too. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Ginger latte, warm energy boost, perfect for a cold evening. What if one of those loading screen drinks was the Galahad? Galahad.
I'm sure it can be.
That'd be funny. You just find it by loading. The Evening Whispers. Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. Calcutta 2020. Do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Weirdstein. Weirdstein.
Welcome.
Tomodachi. Would you look at that? Gala's been updated. Birthday September 13th. Self-summary, veteran, now working in a hospital. Favorite things: food, anything warm and made with ginger. Music, Metal Maiden. Books, Full Metal Jarhead. What I'm doing with my life: trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. And so many characters are maxed out now.
Not for Neil.
Yeah, we're still one to go on Rachel and nothing on Neil.
But I don't think Neil has... I think Aqua looks different, like significantly different in her, I guess
She doesn't have her
she's
glasses on, and she's got, more traditional garb. We're also more used to seeing her tentacles sort of like up and around. Okay, let me give a quick save. Hey, Chris Evil.
Good evening, Freya. You look very cheerful today.
And it's all thanks to you.
What did I do?
I finally got a good night's sleep last night. Like, I slept like a log. Proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything.
Good for you. You really needed that.
I know. But I had the deadline coming, and I've been pushing myself to finish this draft. Bit too much, I guess.
So, how's it now?
You won't believe this.
I probably will.
But when I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water. And not forced crap like I've been writing recently.
And that's why taking a break is important.
Yeah. You don't need to start lecturing me now.
So what's your plan now?
Now isn't right this moment now? Planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. And after that, I'll continue writing.
Sounds like a solid plan. You know where the restroom is. Just be careful. The maze to get there is changed.
And the Minotaur isn't paid as well as he could be.
He doesn't like that I keep giving out drinks for free.
He disapproves of the standards of this establishment from a business standpoint. Okay.
But he just can't find a place where he gets to gore as many people, so he really does love his work.
In a way, it's got benefits, you know. Okay, need something to drink now.
Freya. You're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks.
That's so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner. What are you, a fucking Economist article?
I know. You've been a regular for years. You only need the vibes of the place. Just right here.
No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt?
It won't happen.
How can you be so sure?
Freya, I like that Chris is like, hey, don't worry about it. And then he's just like, here's some water. Just give her a fucking cup of coffee. Just take this tap water and go to your work.
But...
See, there's a customer coming right now. So don't worry about me. Ha.
No. Hi, Gala.
Oh.
What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit.
Freya. Chris Evil. I am truly very sorry for what happened yesterday.
Gala. Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much.
Like Freya said. No casualties and no problem with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made, and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there is something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Hey, what do you mean?
Do you want anything to drink, Freya?
No, it's alright, Gala.
I insist.
You don't have to.
Please accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty. At least a little.
Alright, alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice?
No. The one...
No, pick a different drink. Yes. Cup of sugar and spice, please. So we know it has coffee. And we know it's got cinnamon. So...
What if you tried to bring up brew pad and Gala still yelled at you?
I don't think we've made this before. Speaking of which, how many drinks do we have left?
A ton.
1, 2,
Like a
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 9 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So out of 30 drinks, we're about, we got 21 out of 30, so it was pretty decent. Like, and we're still finding new ones, so. Okay. Coffee. Cinnamon.
Spice? More cinnamon?
I think it's more cinnamon. Yeah, let's try it. Just wait till it's coffee and cinnamon. Damn it! Well, okay. Coffee. Cinnamon.
Maybe ginger?
Ginger. Cinnamon ginger coffee.
What if we do coffee, ginger, cinnamon?
Let's try it. Coffee, ginger, cinnamon. That's gingerbread coffee.
Fuck.
Damn. Oh,
Uh,
Zach in chat said, remember, when you're unemployed, you should feel guilty about any indulgence beyond the bare minimum required to keep you productive. Exactly. That's the
Well, wait.
moral of the story.
What about coffee, honey, ginger?
Cinnamon has to be involved. So,
Oh, what about
or
coffee?
I think she said that. Let me double check. Yeah, the one with the cinnamon is what. Okay, so
All right, so coffee, cinnamon, honey.
let's try that. Maybe the honey is substantiating the sugar part of it.
Yeah.
I don't think any like lemon
No.
stuff would cinnamon honey coffee.
Well, maybe it's coffee, honey, cinnamon.
Yeah, so then it'd be the sugar and the spice. So let's try that.
Oh.
Yay!
Thank fucking God.
Should we load it to get our trash back?
Nope.
Okay. Serve it.
Sugar and spice with the lady with the vices. Oh, sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. I'm a clever gentleman.
Sugar and spice. Coffee, honey, cinnamon. Spicy, sweet, and natural bliss in a cup.
Have we ever decided what Chris Evil wears?
I don't think so, because I think we also weren't sure like what Chris Evil is in this universe. If he's human or something else. What do you when you close your eyes and you imagine Chris Evil, what do you see?
I
Besides the
see a
apron.
man who has just this large handlebar mustache, suspenders, a white shirt, like a white short sleeve shirt, and like very well fitted pants, and then very round sunglasses. The roundest sunglasses you can wear.
Like the circular kind of like mirror shades or whatever.
Yes.
Do they curve out to? Are they warped or are they just like circular in their circumference?
They're circular in their circumference.
Okay. Amazing.
He does have a pair of spherical glasses, but they're impractical.
So if anybody is ever like, I want to make fan art of Familiar Territory streams, now you have a perfect way to go about that. Hey. Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala.
Don't mention it. As for me, are you sure there's nothing else I can do? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you?
I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday.
What kind of emergency?
The hospital was really packed yesterday. After that announcement,
Announcement?
the one saying that a replacement government-issued furry sedative would be available soon.
Little Freudian slip there.
Releasing the news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet.
But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon.
You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at a news saw. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them, though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. which is really hard because they can disengage as a bonus action.
Is that bad, huh?
To the point where we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of the shift, left immediately. Normally I'd have asked for a friend to lock me in one of the isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area. And I managed to force myself to come to your place.
Zach said releasing that press release on the night of a full moon was not a cunning action. Gala, excuse me for asking this,
Yes.
but you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right?
As far as I remember, no. I didn't see any blood on my clothes, and I only punched a cop, so...
Well, cops aren't people, that's fine. It's good to hear.
This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday. But I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards. My fatal fury. Usually I end up destroying stuff around.
Break stuff.
Or worst, hurting myself.
Oh.
Despite all of that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt.
Always looking for the positive side, aren't you?
Just doing my job. Thanks to both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to pay you back, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure. What are you having?
Tap water.
The same as yesterday. Tinge.
Tum.
Tinge. Here's your special drink. Thank you. The drink that saved me. And once again, thank you for helping me find this drink.
By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that the drink's your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere?
That's the plan. It has to be warm, though.
Ooh, thermos time.
I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try the next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. And before I can make sure how effective that remedy is.
Phew. Who's it? What the? Rachel? What's going on?
Huh. What else?
Your father?
Of course! The hell was he thinking? Going backstage at Coachella? Just to get into an argument with a manager?
What?
Before we continue, Chris Evil, a cafe latte, please.
Fuck. Have we made a cafe latte?
I don't think so.
Latte has milk.
No, I'm kidding.
I
Oh, we have coffee, milk.
milk.
Thank goodness. Latte art time. If anybody in chat wants to make a recommendation, do it now. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a stretch break. Oof. I feel like we're probably making good time. Usually we stream till 9, but we're hoping to finish the game outright today. That way we'll be ready to go with Eye of the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative again later in the week. That'll be Thursday, probably like 10:30 start.
Yes.
So, with that to look forward to, we're gonna try to blast through. Okay, I'm not seeing any chat recommendations yet, personally. So, Grant, it's up to you.
Well, she's a cat.
Mm-hmm.
So draw. I want you to draw a. I don't know. Fucking draw a guitar.
Nope.
Draw
You know what?
a.
I have an idea.
Oh, nice.
Rachel's young. Kids like these things, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay, you handle young people more often than I do in your
I
career.
handle a different kind of young person.
Are kids still, do they still like making fancy S's, or is this like
Yeah.
a relic of the past?
100%.
Fuck yes. Okay. Serve it. It's an S for Rachel.
Your cafe latte is ready.
By the way, Zach said, question, what is it? Answer, a furry set. Love it.
Thanks.
How'd he manage to get backstage?
He told security he was my father. And he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just gonna wish me luck. So I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came. And I don't know what... I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz.
His name is Mo Lester, Rachel.
It really, honestly is.
I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me.
Well, what happened after that?
Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds.
Did the concert go well at least?
Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first. But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session.
Nice. So, you don't need to be at the event anymore after this?
Not really. I did my stage time.
And then there was this press conference after my show.
After show press conference?
Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference.
Well, good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh?
I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester.
I would say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So, why are you here?
Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening's the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester's hosting.
What party?
He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at a club in Belltown.
Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian?
I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult.
Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21.
Not this time. Because Mr. Lester's my manager, and it's his party.
I'm not sure about that.
It's true.
No, I know that you can do that by using his name. But I don't think you should do that with you.
Why?
No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties?
Well, no. You have?
Not personally. I've heard stories.
What stories?
He knows how to party.
That's good then.
It's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party, that might be going a bit too far.
Well, huh? Meow.
How does that sound? What the hell?
Oh no! Dad!
What?
Is that Mr. Hendry?
Yes! Dad! What happened? Chris Evil, can you get a cup of milk for him, please?
Just milk.
Just milk.
Meow.
Poor Henry. Milk.
Here.
Do you think that Chris Evil still did it in the 3 rounds? So it's like poured the milk, then poured the milk, then poured the milk, and then served it.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody call an ambulance, please?
They're on the way.
Save game. Tomodachi. Rachel. Birthday, February 29th. Contact her at her professional address for business inquiries. Self-summary. Hi there. Rachel Florencia. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, modeling, working on a new album, especially for you right now. Favorite things. I love my family, cats, milk, and you. What I'm doing with my life, I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13, and I'm not stopping now.
Yeah, I've contacted the hospital.
Thank you.
I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert person. She's off shift right now. But she is also on the way.
Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help.
Do not mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Hoo boy! That was really something, huh?
Yeah.
2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place. It's their go-to when they need help.
You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side.
Ha.
Well,
Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Hendry's alright.
me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing.
Take your time, please.
Will do. Cafe latte. Caffeine boost dominated by milk. Sunday, October 4th, 2020. The Evening Whispers. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Despite the arrests, Coachella will go on. Police raid on private Coachella after party is biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Good thing that she wasn't there. Rachel's safe. Okay. Let me check our calendar. We're on
Day 4.
October 4th, which means we only have one more day after this.
Alright, yeah.
We're making good headway.
Yeah.
Hey, Pop.
Well, good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer.
With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that.
Hey! I'm working right now. I just love multitasking.
Georgie really is like a character for you.
That requires skill.
Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean?
You know it.
That's an oxymoron.
And that's why I said it. Requires skills. Anyway, Chris Evil. I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. It's coffee, coffee, coffee.
Coffee, coffee, coffee. You know what's funny? Have we gone this whole time without ever bringing up that Chris Evil could refer to Chris Redfield of Resident Evil, just truncated?
Yeah, but it ain't.
Espresso.
An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright in the patrol. Heh! You and your sense of humor. What? It's not a joke.
It's a little fun wordplay.
Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. Because if it was, I would win. It is for her. She thought she could make a better one. And stop coming to this place so often. And that's not happening anytime soon.
So, anything special today?
Surprisingly, no. We gotta make sure this place is safe. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right?
Yep, I was. And some crazy things happened here. 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story, that is.
Still fretting over your story, eh?
Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer.
Oh, yeah! How's it going?
Quantity-wise, shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident.
Best of luck, then.
Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos?
For the werewolf case? I spoke to Gal.
What? Are you gonna arrest him?
Some officers of the precinct were talking about it. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. It's our hybrid theory that we agreed not to do it. Because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So, thought we'd rather detain him. Can't do anything anyway.
Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him.
Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything.
I know.
I don't do my job.
What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened?
I'm not too sure myself. Now, most of it didn't happen around here.
What?
Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella.
That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state.
So far, that's all I know.
Rachel!
Rachel. Is Mr. Henry all right?
Before that, can I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark?
Ah, fuck. Dark hot chocolate.
I think it's just chocolate. This is pretty bitter. Yeah, dark chocolate. Triple it up.
The hot chocolate is ready.
Thank you. Dad's gonna be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse.
Oh, I got achievement father and daughter, and it's got the picture of Mr. Hendry's icon where he's holding young Rachel. Aw. I got an achievement for helping Gala earlier too, which is nice to see.
He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse.
He's doing okay then?
It'll be a few days before he fully recovers. But no permanent injuries we need to worry about.
That's good to hear.
I know. But still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. And all I wanted to do was protect you.
Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense, but
Is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital?
His friends are there at the moment. And I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air.
He's okay with that?
He understands. He always does, I guess.
Miss Rachel. What really happened last night?
Did you almost slip into Mr. Hendry like, Rachel?
Rachel.
Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways.
Oh,
He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and he started fighting with them.
why'd he morph?
So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like. They'd link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify. They managed to find the thugs.
Are they fans of yours?
No, even worse. They work for Mr. Lester.
What?
Oh boy.
The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night.
Whoa. How did it all connect up?
They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you guys, and you know about guys and locker room talk, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of their discussion.
Ugh.
So there's that.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for...
Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through.
I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me.
But
He's
he
not
isn't
out
out
of
of touch.
And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say when Dad recovered.
Hey, you know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember?
But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when...
That's it. It's all you have to do.
It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is. But be there when he needs you, Rachel. Just like I am there for Rouge when she is almost getting blown up in a bank. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while.
Guys. Thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'm gonna go back to the hospital now.
Thank you for updating me, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Here, take this. One of my treasured chaos emeralds.
Here.
Bring it back.
Thank you, Chris Evil.
Man, what a weekend.
Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay?
No problem, officer.
Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay. Are you going to leave me as well, Freya?
I don't think so. I've had enough rest, and I have stories to write.
You're not tired.
Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today.
All right. I won't bother you, though. I'm going to watch all of Season 5 of Friends on my TV.
Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would have never existed without this place. And you. So, thank you.
The pleasure was all mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish, and I need to see how Ross and Rachel end up together.
No problem, boss. These days are flying by. Russian tea.
Yeah,
Despite the name, it's totally American drink. What were you gonna say?
Yes.
Yes. It's never stopped raining here in Seattle. Fantasy
Can't
Seattle.
believe I just chaos controlled 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later. The Evening Whispers, Sunday, October 18th, 2020. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Whoa, we've got a full crowd. Hello?
You're finally here. We're doing curtain call.
Hey, y'all. We'll go left or right, so.
Hey.
Yo.
Hi, Freya.
Someone's feeling happy today.
Of
It's me.
course.
I found 5th chaos.
And I got the 4th one back from Rachel, so everything's coming up Chris Evil. Of course.
Did they?
They approved it.
Oh, we're so happy for you.
Congrats.
Oh my. Do you know how happy I am?
Judging from your expression, moderately. I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously.
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 You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How did they react to the draft?
To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it, I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it. With a feedback session every month.
Sounds professional enough.
Of course! They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing?
As I said, 5th chaos emerald. It's been great.
Hitting on all 6s. Speaking about 6s, you know where the next Chaos Emerald is?
Not in Seattle, that's for sure. We've had a lot of new customers recently. And some old timers, of course.
I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea.
Yes. He brought us some gifts back. Chaos Emerald.
He didn't get any from me?
I'm not sure. I've just been looking at this Chaos Emerald. But he did say he always gives gifts direct.
Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you?
Oh, things are great.
Last time I saw you was before your mini break?
Yeah, we decided to go to Coachella.
Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where'd you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua.
Hey,
Yeah?
go look at it.
Oh!
Oh, it's so cute.
That's so great.
That's
I
adorable.
need to take it in. Oh my god. That's so great. I love the birds. Oh my god, the hard eyes. This is so awesome.
I like that even with the heart out. Oh wait, did her what's going on in my life change? No.
Nope, I think it's the same.
I like guys like I saw your new profile picture at Aqua and Chris Evil immediately opens up his phone like in front of him.
Gotta check it out, gotta keep it up to date.
You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taking you during your vacation? No, it was at Max. They had a Japanese-style phone booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together.
You were at Max too, Myrtle?
Yeah.
I helped her out with the booth a bit.
Thanks again.
You don't have to keep thanking me.
By the way, have any of you heard from Neo? No.
Not me.
They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop.
Really?
Yeah, one's from Coachella.
It's not even that far away. Why send a postcard?
Hard to tell with them.
What about the second one?
From New York.
What? What are they doing in New York?
Broadway. Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe?
Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived. And we need to work tomorrow. Well, fair enough. Take care on your way, then.
Good luck with the novel.
Thanks. See ya, Chris Evil.
See.
They look happier than when I first met them. They do.
They do.
Wait, what? Was that 2 freight lines in a row? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They do.
It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with. In such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys.
No worries. I don't feel ignored at all.
You by yourself tonight?
No, I'm waiting for Blue Up. She has some work to do.
This late at night?
Yeah. She's been doing overtime in the past 4 years.
Few days.
Few days. Sorry. Well,
That'd be very different. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but yeah.
How are the two of you doing?
things have been great, let me tell you. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month.
Wow, congrats! You can tell this is a 2020 game, how fast you found an apartment. But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate.
We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently. And her company's providing her with an apartment.
Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office.
Well, she definitely earns more than me.
That's not saying much, Baileys.
Haha, you shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Here she comes.
Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by...
Honey, it's all right. Freya and Chris Evil have been keeping me company anyway.
Oh, hey, Freya. And Chris Evil. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going?
I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds.
You told her already?
Oh, only about the moving in part.
As you've heard. We're gonna be moving in together next month.
Where is it?
Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible.
Well, that's thoughtful of them.
It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime.
Oh, yeah, that too.
It also means we get to visit this place more often.
That's a good point. You know this coffee shop a lot, anyway.
Don't mention it.
I have a question for both of you.
Go on.
The last time we met, I believe you're going to introduce Bailey's to your parents. How'd it go?
Man. Her father didn't kill me, at least.
Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know.
I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start.
It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again.
You folks going somewhere?
Yeah, or going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict.
I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua.
I don't, but this guy loves it.
Hey, you always enjoyed watching me play the game.
I enjoyed watching you, not the game.
Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Bailey's. She worked on the game.
Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days.
You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie.
Alright, catch you later, Freya.
Bye, Chris Evil.
Enjoy.
There they go.
I'm so happy for them.
They've still got a long way to go. And probably a lot of obstacles in the path.
But
They're moving forward.
Yes. How will you write their story?
As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama.
And that's one way to put it.
anyway,
What's that look for?
you haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing?
You only skipped coming for 10 days. What did you expect?
Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember?
Well, there are some updates about the regulars.
Tell me.
Where should I start?
Aw, that's coffee talk. Lua visits this oh, this is you.
Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about
Catering and venues.
catering videos.
Oh, they're
Hyde
engaged.
returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than the others.
Oh my god.
He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Aqua continued to set work with her at the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now.
Aww. Oh.
Deal. The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me.
Holy shit.
Rachel's back to recording the studio, preparing her first solo album. Aw. She found a new manager, someone who made news as a legend coming back into the industry. And finally, Freya. She finished her book, get published, and have some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell well.
Aw.
I wonder if there are multiple endings and if we fuck something up.
Maybe the drinks sort of like help out, yeah. A game by Toge Productions. Well, this was great. I want to thank everybody who worked on this game, you know? It's still too bad that Mohammed Fahmy passed away, you know, before we ended up streaming this. But I'm glad that we were able to play it through as, you know, fans of Valhalla. You know, I think it was really nice for us to go back to something in that same vein. And I hope this, you know, gives it a bit of a boost and that other people check the game out as well. Even if you don't end up wanting to play this game in particular because you've seen it all now, the good news is that there's the sequel coming up, so keep an eye out for that. Grant, how do you feel about the game now that we're done?
It's good. I liked it. Oh, there's development cats instead of just development babies.
That's great.
There is a post-credit scene.
Ah, well then we'll hang tight, so. Yeah, I'm hoping that we didn't get some terribly depressing endings. At least some of them turned out pretty well. The fluffy handcuffs for Kala. It's very funny. Yeah, and ultimately, I'll probably end up looking and seeing if there's a difference in endings here. You know what? While we're waiting on the credits to roll,
there is. We just got the bad ending for Freya.
just that.
Yeah, cause.
Oh, and thanks to us, apparently. What do you think we missed up? Do you think there was just like
I don't
drinks
know.
earlier that we didn't get to?
Maybe.
Maybe there was a secret drink that we should have dealt her. Oh. Achievement unlocked, there's a spark. Whoa!
Welcome.
Hello, Chris Evil.
Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here.
Of course I've been here before. In fact, whoa, okay, this is not who I thought. So, this character needs a different voice. In fact, I've worked here before.
What? Wait. No way. Is it really you?
It's been a while.
You've changed a bit too much.
I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then.
I assume it was a success?
Multiple successes.
What's with the new look then?
Just trying to blend in. Oh! Is this Neil?
Yeah.
It's Neil. Okay, so it seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me.
Now that you mention it. Somebody did visit this place looking for you.
When was it?
Not so long after your second visit here.
Was he a bald guy in a suit?
Yes.
That FIRE agent.
You've seen him.
Yes, thankfully I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me.
You finally noticed.
To think that such power can be born from our kind.
Is Chris Evil a fucking alien?
Oh my god. You're good with your act, though.
It took a few tries. But there are timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have.
You legitimately, in canon, have chaos control. What a way to end it.
Zach said my former barista employee, Space Collective, became a doctor. When is the anime released? Some knowledge of certain stuff.
Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes.
Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit.
Huh?
Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved.
Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind.
Never tried it, but let's see.
Interstellar support. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet.
Interesting.
Well, cool. How
Whoa.
about we check out the extras and fly through these really quick?
Yeah.
I think we've seen all the stuff in the comic. Yes, those are all the same pages we saw before. Okay, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, sorry, I was gonna look for... I passed over this and I thought maybe that was... I thought that was Bailey's for a moment, but it's not Bailey's. I was like, that looks new, but it's not. Okay. The gallery has a bunch of art from the game, as well as some fan art as well. Do you want to pass through these real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll just kind of, on each one, I'm going to name off the artists. Oh my god, art by Hendry Rosalie and Dio Mahesa. So Hendry was a team member name. That's great. Same on this. These are probably all going to be the same for the cinematics. These all look great. This is by Hendry Rosalie. Yeah, I think all the official ones we can say are going to be Hendry and Dio. There's the... I'm glad we get to see full size of like the profile pictures. Ah, that's so great. There's Bailey's. There's Freya. Freya again. There's Gala.
All right. So I looked up how to get get some stuff that we have to do, and it requires loading the game.
Do you mean like as in you okay, explain. Yeah.
So I was looking up what we fucked up to get
The worst ending for Freya.
yeah, because I was like, how did that happen? And so there is another way we do it. It would require and it will we'll get another thing with Neil, and we can fast forward through some stuff.
That is true. We can fast forward through stuff we've seen.
But if you want to do that at another time, or we can do it right now.
What day do we have to load back to?
We load on day one, start day one. There'll be certain differences in the dialogue. So and you can't fast forward through the things that are changed.
So this is this is a bit of New Game Plus.
And then we load day 3, then day 8, and then we do day 14.
Okay, I'd be willing to try to power through it.
Yeah.
So in that case, I'm just gonna spam through the art and just kind of like give a quick slideshow.
Quick.
I'm gonna skip the stuff that's official, like in-game art, and I'll try to shake the mouse around so that if someone's interested, they can see the artists behind each of these. So this is also like, oh, this would be an ending where Myrtle isn't there.
Yeah.
This is so we're now adding a new official artist, Sarah Johanna.
See,
Theo
that's
did this one. Yeah, and here we have Locked. Oh my god, so it goes from getting ingredients to them having
a
advancement
fuzzy-
in the relationship. Yeah. Aw. There's Neil. And then these ones I think it gets into the fan art from here on. Yeah, so I'm gonna fly by these, and again you can look down there if you want to see the names of the artists. And I'll try to pronounce them. Ahmed Tega for both of those. AJ, Alice Elwin, Azam Raharjo, Brigitte Reina, Dimas Novan, Eka Pramudita Muharam. This is Hendry. Irene Setya Dharma. Katrina Rakmavika. This is Sarah from the team from Dio. Oh, these are some different sprites. So these all are locked in. Oh my god. Aqua looks more sinister.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, and then that's different for Rachel. Hendry looks even more pathetic somehow. Hyde looks like an evil genius. Neil looks pretty much the same. Is that Lua? And then
No,
Georgie.
I don't know if it's Lua. It might be someone that didn't make it to the final game.
That's true. Yeah. There's everybody. Aw. Yeah, wow. Aqua just had a more sinister looking pose at one point. This is from Sarah. Oh, this must have been an early Bailey's. Another Bailey's draft.
He looks like fuck, what's his name?
Now he looks even more like I'm here to debate Steven Universe with you. We did win, Bryce. Sort of. But we're gonna try to chase another ending.
It looks he looks like Mark Evan Jackson. Like a lot.
Yeah. Let's see. This is a bunch of character faces like Lua, Freya, Myrtle. Cool. There's a comparison with alternative Rachel, and also less line art.
I'm guessing
sort of a test
yeah.
movie. This is
Yeah.
neat.
The coffee shop set up differently. You have another bar behind.
Check that out. Looks like, yep, alternatives for Freya and Lua maybe. Another Freya.
Yeah.
More Freya. There's all of her different stylings. It's neat that they went from paper first, then to pixel art.
Yeah.
Some neat stuff from Dio. Different galas. I really like the gala they ended up with.
Yeah, me too. I think it looks good. Yeah.
And there he is up close. Here's Hyde. Oh my god, that's some fucking neutrino energy right there.
Yeah.
Daddy-o, we are frozen.
Calm but angry?
Mm-hmm. These also have I'm here to debate Steven Universe with you energy. But I do love LOL. More alternative hides. Wow.
Yeah. I like Final Hide too.
Yeah, I've liked all of these finalized designs best. There's Georgie.
Didn't really change.
Yeah. Alternative Lua, I guess.
Yeah.
There's
I like Final Lua. Old Lua looks a little too young.
Yeah. I've seen those before. These are just close-ups. Here's the alternatives for Rachel. I like what we went with, or what they went with in the end.
Yeah.
It has like I don't know what era, but it almost has like a cheerleader letter jacket kind of style to it, with like
Yeah.
the yellow and like it's just it's like very cool. The beret as well.
Who
Don't
the
know
fuck
who that
is
is.
that?
There's another alternative Lua. So maybe those earlier weren't fan art. Maybe they were also just other concept arts and stuff. Cool. We've got some like generic drawings. Oh wow, an earlier interface. And an earlier Bailey's, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm super glad they changed me on this. The I think the newer one has a much better sense of like
Well, because
depth
this
and
looks
color.
like it's not pixel art
Yeah, this
or-
at least. And
or
this
as pixely.
yeah. There's like some dithering they're doing here, but this looks like yeah, the style definitely changed and I like what they went with instead. The newer art looks almost a little bit flatter, but I think that
Yeah.
works for this kind of game. Different bar setup. There's Freya.
Looks like we're getting to more
Closer
of
and
what we
closer.
had now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, this is pretty close. Cool. And that
Awesome.
is all of it. So let's go get ourselves.
I will do your I will be your guide.
Thank you.
So we're gonna go to load game.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna allow skip dialogue red. There we go.
Yeah.
So
So
load,
load game.
Day one.
You start on day one.
So is it possible to get Freya's good ending on the first try?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's why.
Yeah.
So
Time loop
just
shenanigans.
it forwards in the top right.
Cool. Is it hold or is it? It is. Okay. Cool. It even does the drinks for you.
Nope. Coffee.
Nope,
Coffee.
Never mind. Now, if we do a latte, do we have to do latte art?
Yes.
Up. Okay.
You were about to tell me about your meeting in the elevator.
Oh yeah, that.
So talking to Neil at the end gives you hints where you're supposed to go back to.
I see. Yeah. Wait. I didn't tell you that. How'd you know?
Well, I was just guessing.
No way a guess could be that specific.
Hmm.
You're being very suspicious. Maybe you have another news source.
Yes. I have no comment.
I knew it. But I haven't told anyone about this. Wait, is it someone who saw me entering the elevator in a hurry?
Theorize all you want. I won't comment on this.
Okay.
Would Chris Evil still have 5 Chaos Emeralds at this point? Does he take them when he goes back in time?
I think so. Like, it feels like by Sonic rules, like if you chaos control somewhere, you don't get like the duplicate find yourself kind of situation. So I'm gonna say yes, Chris Evil would take them all with him, and so he just is keeping them like he has all 5 still right now.
It rewrites the history of the world so that he's always had 5.
Yeah. I understand the importance of keeping sources confidential, so I'll pretend you never said anything.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, where were we?
Your plan to do something. Hello. I mean,
Goodbye, Lua.
dark chocolate. Chocolate.
Hit me with that bitter shit. I love how fast the fast forward
Welcome.
goes. We get to
Cappuccino,
redeem ourselves.
coffee, milk, draw latte art. What is our latte art, Bryce?
Bryce, are you there? If
What is
so,
that?
yeah, Bryce
What-
and
what-
Zach, give us tell.
What should our latte art be? We could just say, I know. Just like Dr. Eggman, says Bryce.
Eggman, okay. Since I don't have a lot of room, I'm gonna do like the Eggman face. I'm gonna try, so. Let's get that back in the center. Let's start etching. What's your favorite Eggman moment?
When him and Tails talk philosophy as they watch Shadow the Hedgehog plummet to Earth.
It's a pretty good moment.
It's very, It's very, abstract.
I'm doing like the Eggman logo. It's like on his machines and bases and stuff. Okay. Looks a little Halloween-y, but that'll do. Well, it looks worse if you squint. Sorry, Baileys, don't get freaked out by this. Okay, this is a regular line. For you.
Here's your order. Is this what you call latte art? That's cute.
If only we heard that line the first time, we really would have locked in that Benny Shep voice hard.
Perfect.
All right.
Anyway, I was distracted by work.
Somehow his voice goes even higher.
Green tea latte. Green tea milk. Yep,
Or is it green tea milk?
it's green tea milk.
Who would win, Dr. Eggman or Dr. Wily? Well, there's some Archie comics that actually have them team up. I think there's a Sonic Mega Man crossover in Archie.
I feel like there should be.
It's a good question. So both of them basically work on the principle of making a lot of robots. Is this, as in other words, like Dr. Eggman versus Dr. Wily, or like who's more likely to beat their nemesis? Because I feel like Dr. Dr. Wily, I don't think it's ever gotten the widespread success. Okay, 1v1 in the okay, yeah, 1-on-1 in the wild. If they just had to go at it, then I'd say Dr. Eggman. There's a part in the comics where Rouge mentions don't let the paunch fool you. He used to have a very like rigorous cardio routine, and there is a part in the recent IDW comics where like he just straight up like goes into fist fighting mode and just totally blops somebody. So yeah, I'd say Eggman would take it. At least in current canon, like he's no slouch when it comes to actually like tussling with people. He's probably also a lot younger than Dr. Wily is, so that's my take. What do you think, Grant?
I think in a fist fight, Dr. Eggman. In building robots, also Dr. Eggman. However, Dr. Wily would be able to convert Dr. Eggman's robots to be Dr. Wily bots. That's all Dr. Wily ever does.
Yeah.
Dr. Wily.
Dr. Wily. These energy resources. But I've never seen this type on Earth.
But where is Dr. Wily?
That's a good question. We find that meteor, we find Dr. Wily.
What a good scene.
Very, like, emotional, heart-wrenching.
Are you talking about Dr. Eggman's grandpa? Because he got shot by a firing squad.
Oh. Yeah. So Dr. Eggman and Dr. Robotnik are the same person. It's just that Eggman was a nickname that caught on. So like Sonic, like in Sonic Adventure, Sonic calls him Eggman, and he hates that. But like, it sort of ends up becoming his moniker. So they're one and the same. But yeah, as Grant mentioned, we could do it like his grandfather, who is also a Dr. Robotnik, against him. Who do you think?
Dr. Eggman did not end up in front of a firing squad, so...
But who would win in a fight?
Dr. Eggman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? He's like, my grandpa got murked. I'm not gonna let that happen to me. Super fighting robot. And good man.
Here's your green tea latte.
Good night, Bryce. Thanks for sticking with us. And yeah, coffee's icky. A new recipe. Black magic. Sweet, cool, and magically wakes you up. So I guess that's another thing we could give to Freya.
So now we can reload it.
Okay, so we can go ahead and load again. So once I get my menu back, then I'm going to do that. Hey, it's raining differently. I realize now there's different types of rain they have, so... Okay, so... Load game.
And we're going to load on the 24th.
Okay, day 3. It's Georgie. And we fast forward.
Milk, honey, honey.
Honey milk.
Milk, milk, milk.
Milk. What did you say?
Milk. Fresh milk for the lady with a pretty fine smile.
You spoke quiet. I thought you said pilk.
Milk?
Pilk?
The usual coffee. Wait. Coffee.
Trip cough. Espresso.
Green tea, lemon, honey.
Pops. I think we could use that right about now.
Oh yeah.
This takes me back. Oh, this is new.
I agree with Officer Georgie.
About all of that. All of it.
You don't need to make a snap decision.
About what? You relay his entire amount of dialogue perfectly.
I'm sure you and Mr. Hendry will find some common ground together. Chris is terrible. Chris Evil is terrible as a time traveler.
Yeah.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
How do you know my father's name?
Fuck.
What was that?
I said fuck.
Dad's visited this place before?
I can't say anything about that. You were just about to say something, weren't you, Officer Georgie?
Oh,
Well, I was. I want to talk more about your problem. But now...
I'm about to YouTube boot. Black magic again.
Okay. Now we are going to reload to day 8. So
Okay.
the 29th of September.
Here we go. Let's hammer through. Okay. Load game. Day 8. Meal time. Coffee talk.
Wait, day 8. The TMG.
T M G. I wonder how this tastes in real life.
tea, milk, and ginger. Probably is not terrible. Here you go. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde?
It looks like we can start fast forwarding it. That's like in Super Mario Advance when they ported Super Mario Bros. 2 to the Game Boy Advance and like remade it. All the characters have like their voices from that era. But like they have some unique voice lines, and one of them is "Just What I Needed." When you get
Oh, a mushroom. Yeah.
yeah, when you get a mushroom and upgrade your health. And so I just every time I hear "Just What I Needed," I hear "Just What I Needed" in the back of my head.
Tea-based drinks for Hyde, tea, lemon, honey.
Tea, lemon, honey. Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm so impressed that we ended up getting that one. Slurp. As someone who's working on a project right now that's very like mouse click based, going through this game has been a lot of like, and now seeing like the fast forward and what's allowed to proceed and what's not. Yeah, it's so. Oh, okay. I'll cut off here. Here we go.
Good evening. It's nice to see you again, Neil.
We are also glad to see you, barista. Although we do not think we have told you about the name we use on Earth. Again?
It's just that.
I like how he's like, I fucked up a few times on this time loop, so let me go back again. It just makes it, like, evidently worse.
You know. You kind of remind me of the first man on the moon.
Oh, really? We have chosen the right name then? Because that was where where our name came from. This has happened 3 times now. You really are hiding something, huh?
What are you talking about?
Oh well. Is that your real name?
Give him a milk, honey, mint.
Milk. Honey. Mint. Milky Way. Aww.
Let's see. I hope I got this right.
Hey! And that means this is probably where we've been missing all of our Tomodachi on Neil. That just immediately nails it. Yep, so. Neil, birthday? None. Self-summary. Please write your profile here. Favorite things? Please write your profile here. What I'm doing with my life? Please write your profile here. That's
funny.
so awesome. Whoops, and of course the brew pad has been updated with the Milky Way. Milk, honey, and mint, sweet and cool like outer space.
That's not.
Thank you. What the? Interesting.
Before you ask. That's how they drink.
This. What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life, but this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Done. Thank you so much from all of our kind. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes.
Normally, yes.
Oh. But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista, I owe you this story. So why? Everyone, including us and you and... sorry. And everyone else is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves. Oh, that's why they can read text. So basically, I think they're setting up that, like, besides being like intergalactic peacekeepers, that Neil and Chris Evil are like sort of like in a metatextual existence, where they exist sort of in the game world in like a way that they actually have the influence over it, right?
Yeah.
Because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear, and that is where we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey! You came here to give seeds, so a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth. That is correct. The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are. Yes. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, you're trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct. Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what your people will call the protector. But why go through all the hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it is not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born. Sounds beautiful. And creepy. Why? It sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy. That was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth. Oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them to get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Well, how's the mission going so far? And we can start skipping again. But yeah, playing around, seeing when you can't click, that kind of thing. It gets my game dev gears going, especially because I'm coming close to a stopping point on game dev, where I'll have like a cutoff for a demo. All right. What's our next day? Is it the last one?
Yep.
Bokido?
Also, if you would like, we could, when you're finished, we could play your demo on. I could play your demo on stream.
I don't know. on the since it is a personal kind of game, I don't know if it's got like there might be things in there that I've unconsciously sort of put in that I wouldn't want like made extremely public. I'll have to see. Like right now there's nothing in the current build, but like um in the end I might want like pet photos and stuff like that from like real people as kind of like a little touchstone. I'll give it some thought. I also don't know that it'd be a very good stream game because it's mostly like monologue. So, but yeah, we can talk about it when it's done. And speaking of getting things done, let's get this done. Fast forward. Surprisingly, they liked it.
That's amazing.
I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me for a second book.
I'm so happy for you.
Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, we're fast forwarding.
So I think we just got Freya's good ending too.
Hooray! Back on Foxbox, there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. It was a follow-up to the 2003 cartoon series, where everything went into the future, and it was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fast Forward. And the theme song was like a perfect combination of extremely cringy and very catchy. Go ahead.
By the way, I haven't seen your final draft. May I read it?
Sure. I brought an extra copy.
Let's see. The main character is a time traveler.
Subtly. I mention it just enough to raise suspicion.
Where did you get the inspiration for the character?
You know the answer.
Why would I?
Either you're smart enough to get what I mean, or you already know what my answer is.
Ugh, fuck.
Chris Evil has 0 poker face. That's very funny. Good at being a barista, not so good at face-to-face gambling. Don't think about it too much. It's only a story.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ooh. What's that look for?
you haven't told me about any of our other friends here, and we're fast-forwarding again. Ooh. And hooray, we're gonna see the ending for Freya.
So yeah,
Hooray! I'm gonna sort of skip along through these. They automatically go on a timer, but I can also click through them faster.
Neil.
Neil.
The only news about their superhero breeding mission are sent 2 postcards they sent me.
We did get to read this one in time. I think the only one we really kind of got cut off on too bad was hers. Yeah.
It's Freya's. And finally, Freya, she finished the book and have signing sessions. It was a massive success, sold out even after the 4th printings. Might be adapted to a movie. She's working on her 2nd album.
Aw. Yay!
Can we? Yes. Can we skip?
And then post credits. So, she found out, huh? Clever as usual.
And some timelines, yeah.
But I have to ask you this. Why?
Why? What?
Why do all this? Opening the cafe? Connecting people?
I just like to make sure things go all right. Besides,
Yes?
I also have to make sure that I'll exist on Earth.
Huh. That's one hell of an important task indeed.
It is.
What?
I I don't fucking know.
I guess we'll find out in the sequel, maybe or maybe not.
All right, thanks for everyone for sticking around for this extra long stream. If you like what you listen to, you can check out our YouTube channel and see all of our shit that we do constantly. We just did a Healer Girl episode. It was pretty good. You can follow us here on Twitch or follow us on Twitter where I post a ton of shit. Or you don't need to do anything like that because we are not your dads.